This is a Gemini attunement. Gemini, of course, is a sign that is both loved and disliked. Gemini is about strong ideas, loosely held, the ability to change quickly. It is about communication, commerce, education, learning. Gemini is the great communicator of the zodiac, governed by Lord Mercury, who himself was the messenger of the gods, and also psychopomp and soul guide. He often taught lessons in the mythology that were challenging. You could even say a little bit of a trickster energy to them. And ultimately, those lessons provided great meaning and insight and helped whoever was on the other end of them progress in their journey back to their own soul. And that is the other side of the twin of Gemini, is the depths of this sign. We often talk about all of the kind of surface aspects of Gemini, but there's a depth. There's that twin. You got to remember, and the twin is about the mysteries. So let's begin. Get yourself comfortable. Take in a breath and let it go. Relaxing your body. If you have a lot of Gemini placements, this is a good moment just to remind yourself that you do, in fact, have a body, that you are not pure spirit, pure mind. Just checking in with the body, releasing any tension, settling into this experience. With another deep breath in and out, let your roots extend, grounding and tethering and securing you. Gemini soars, Gemini flies, it aspires to the heights, it ascends. And when we are connecting with our personal Gemini aspects or the Gemini new moon or full moon, it's important to work on staying grounded. We want to be rooted in that rich earth so that we can soar safely and securely, not completely transcend our physicality. Now let's breathe into the heart, opening this up to the world around us. Gemini, like Libra and Aquarius, the air signs are very interpersonal. Gemini loves to communicate. Gemini is the teacher, the writer, the researcher. Sharing ideas from our heart out into the world. How are you embracing that Gemini heart energy and communicating your ideas, your visions? How are you expressing yourself in those Gemini environments that you find yourself in? Classrooms, places of commerce, late night discussions, early morning phone calls, here in a Zoom, very Gemini. And now let's Pull the breath and the attention up to the mind, which of course is the throne of Gemini. One of Gemini's greatest keys is that it can unlock connections and see pathways. Gemini, being the twin, is comfortable with duality, with the knowledge that one more than one opinion can be right, more than one solution can be correct. Gemini sees all these things, these connections in their mind maps quickly. So let's pull in some of that beautiful Gemini quickness to see these connections and a fundamental desire to understand driven by curiosity, and activate listening, hearing, absorbing ideas and information. And let's bring the three into alignment, that root that's keeping us grounded. And it's with Gemini, because the mind is so emphasized. Let's get into that root. Let's connect Gemini with emotions and intuition so that there is a balance between all these thoughts and ideas and our feelings and deeper knowings, and bring them together at the heart and opening up to a Gemini orientation that is fluid, non-binary in the broadest sense of the world. Multiplicities can exist, and that we have them within us and they exist in the world, and we coexist. With that inherent acceptance of Gemini. Now, standing in this place of unification, Gemini can reveal to us our own dualities, our own twins, shadow, soul, who we are to the world, who we are on the inside, the past, the future. Us as mortal beings, us as divine creations, reflections of the goddess, of the moon, and so on. Gemini creates the space for all of this to live in harmony, in a spirit of acceptance and of seeking understanding. Gemini is about the ability to change. So maybe something is coming through for you here in the realm of something that you've been working on and you're feeling kind of stuck. Gemini can help unstick. This duality within us ultimately is what creates wholeness. And Gemini is the sun in Gemini and the Gemini new moon, of course, are the events that activate the summer solstice, because it is necessary for so many connections to happen in the green world in order for it to grow and blossom. So much communication takes place between the sun and the rain and the earth and the plant and the environment around the plant. And that gets into the consciousness, the spirit, the essence of the plant. And that communication that is always between everything in the green world, and that is amplified during Gemini season leading up to the summer solstice. Taurus has come and gone. Taurus is about the planting of the seeds, the tilling of the soil, the doing the basic work. Gemini is like, let's let it grow. And Cancer says, nurture it, love it, bring it to harvest. Beautiful, everyone. You may have an animal or another spirit that comes to you to help you connect with Gemini. So if that's coming through to you, just take note. We're very familiar with Hecate's triple aspects, but Amphiprosopus is an epithet that speaks to Hecate's two heads, and that is her ability to see all the things that I previously mentioned: past, future, shadow, soul, mystery, mundane. That is the energy of the twins. Let's just take a few breaths here. Coming back into the body, easing back in, reminding ourselves as we get attuned to all of this Gemini energy that we are embodied. Just relaxing your heart, root, and crown. Taking another breath. Hail Gemini. Make your notes. And I thank you for trusting me to lead you through this experience.